Okay, just to show you, you can put all of them together when you're doing mealworms. If I can focus. I just left a bunch of the beetles and decided to just leave them. And I've left them for 2 months. So we had tons of beetles. I have to also show you. We have tons of beetles. The pupa went in. The pupa hatched. Turned into mealworms. We've got every size. I don't want to get all the babies out there at the bottom. It takes forever. But there's tons of them. You can even see that I mistakenly had put some of the superworms. Eggs got mixed in. So we ended up with a lot of superworms in there. And they also didn't eat each other. Little by little, I've been taking the superworms out, but we had tons of them. There's one of the superworms. It tells you how long they've been in there. Long enough to go through all 5. And I'm going to show you. It's disgusting because I just left it for 2 months. I just put them all in there and just left them just to see what would happen. And just tossing in potatoes and carrots. And sometimes apples and berries. But this is all I did, is I left them. I guess probably, I want to say 10, 20 beetles. Mealworm beetles. Darkling beetles. I threw them all in there. And this is what happened. These are the older potatoes. They ate them all up. I'll put some more in there today. But I left it. I didn't take any of the old stuff out. This is purely 2 months worth. See, look at. There you go. Get out. It's a chihuahua trying to get in there. But you can see how disgusting it looks because you don't clean it out. I didn't clean it out every 3 weeks. I just let it go. So, of course, with this many in there, you've got lots of skins. Lots. A lot more than normal. But that's how it looks. And we do have tons and tons and tons of eggs and babies at the bottom. It's just hard to see in here. But if I sat here and took my... Get out. If I sat here and took my time, we would be able to see tons of different generations. So it works very well. So all the people saying you do not have to separate, you don't have to have tons of different containers, you don't. I still do. I have lots of them. We've got all kinds. We have the regular mealworms. I have superworms in that one. I have this one is a new one that I'm just trying. This I know. The dog's trying. He thinks that they are his.
He just licked one.
Yeah, he tries to lick them. He doesn't eat them. He tries to lick them. He thinks they're his little babies. But this is a new one I'm trying, and I'm not very good at it yet. And it's the dubias. They're really hard. I need to separate them. I do have one that's separated down there. I put 5 females with 1 male. And then this one, I just dumped everybody in here. So, supposedly, you can leave the dead ones and the poop in there. They're supposed to clean themselves. So far, I have not found that to be true. So for 2 months, I've been trying to do that, and you can't leave them. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but you can't just put dubias in here and let them go. It's like they say that they don't stink. No, they don't stink, but it's yucky. I mean, there's a lot in there. It's really gross. I do have them dark. It's a dark container. I have the egg cartons in there, and I have them to where they can, be alone and do what they want to do. Like I said, I do have one that only has 5 female and 1 male, but that one's not doing any better. The dog food that they tell you to put in there always ends up, I don't know if this is just turning white. Hang on. I did have to change one of them because it got moldy. So I took the whole thing and took it out and dumped it and started over. This one seems, see the bottom? I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing it right. So anybody that has dubia roaches, oh look what's in there. How did you get in there? Don't ask me what's going on with these getting mixed in. I think that's from feeding. My Beardy is in brumation right now and not eating a lot, so I think I kind of mixed a bunch of his food by dumping them in and mixing them on accident. But anyway, it needs to be cleaned, so you still have to clean it, but get out of there. You do have to clean them, but you can keep them all together and just keep using them as feeders. Take out the ones that you want to breed, I guess, if you want, you know, to do them separately. I don't know. I'm thinking that I might just stop, get back. Might get rid of half of my tubs for the mealworms. This one, I know these are little. I don't have a lot of oatmeal in this one. I just separated them from the eggs, but I do have the super worms also going pretty good. They're going pretty well. But lately, that's all my dragon wants to eat when he eats a super worm. So I'm losing more than I'm getting to breed. So I do have, these are just going to be breeders. He actually started eating these. He started eating the beetles. I'm surprised because he never did before. Oh, here is, this is the one dubias with the, let me see. See, they say just throw dog food in there. And I give them this for water. Or this for water. It got mixed. It wasn't supposed to get mixed. I think I did that. I think I moved it. But I keep these up here so they have some water without it getting in their food so it doesn't get moldy. Dubias, a lot of dubias die. Like I said, I don't know dubias. I've never bred them before. It's my first time trying. I've been doing the mealworms and super worms for over a year now, and they've been going strong. I don't have to buy any of that stuff, and I got tons. I got lots and lots of big old setup. It's not fancy by any means. It's just a setup where I have different stuff in each one. It's underneath the hand sanitizer, which I've always had it stocked up long before COVID. It's a false rumor that beardies have all these bad germs and diseases, and you can catch all this stuff from them, which is not true. You can get, I can't think straight right now, I'm really tired, but you can get the one from their poop if they have it, but only from their poop, and why you would have their poop on you is beyond me, and then put it in your mouth. So as long as you're clean, I don't see any reason why you would ever have any issues with beardies. And like I said, he's in brumation right now. He doesn't want me bothering him. I'm sorry. Come here. He's kind of over it, being awake. He wants to nap. There you go. He's very, very, very lovable. I mean, very lovable. Oh, baby. Ah. He's such a good boy. He's just tired. He's old. He's an old guy. He's still shedding. He still shed this year, so, which is really weird. I didn't think that they would shed once they get older. But, he still sheds. Normally, he's a big old fatty. His tail's still fat, so he's still eating enough. I mean, his tail's still really fat. So, he's still eating enough to survive. But, yeah. This has been a tough brumation for them. Not just him, all the birdies in the area. California's had a hot days and cold days. So everybody's been calling me, asking me if mine looks sick or acting sick, that all the birdies are acting sick, which they're not. They're not. It's just brumation. It's just a rough year in California for the birdies as well. 2020 sucked for the birdies. It really did. I know. It's weird. I don't know why they're having such a hard time, but it's all of them. Let me know in the comments if you have one, if you're in California, if you have any kind of lizard and you live in California or any state. Let me know what's going on with yours, because I'm curious if it's because of California, if it's our weather, I don't know. Is it stress? Can they feel our stress and that's why they're acting like that? Because he's never acted like this before. I mean, he's went to brumation for a month and didn't eat much or whatever, but he went to where he didn't eat nothing. I mean, nothing. He'd stick out his tongue at it, taste it maybe, and that's it. I tried everything. I've changed everything up. Even tried giving him just snacks, and nothing worked. He's eating now, but he'll only eat it off the ground. He'll only eat it off the mat. Which, as before, he's never eaten off a mat before. He's never eaten in the cage. It's always been in my hand. I have a little bowl here that I have, like, just in hand, you know, just to easy access to, because he's right through it. Look at that super worm. He ate right through it. But just to, if he happens to be hungry, I'll feed him on the spot. And I know you're only supposed to give him a bowl, wait 5 minutes, put everything away, but I just want it close by, because if he decides to eat, I want him to be able to eat. But anyway, the point was, you can mix everything. This is his favorite Buddha. It does turn on too, but I don't know if it's dead or not. No, it does turn on. It turns on. That's his favorite one. He has a second one, but he doesn't use it. This one is his girlfriend. He pulls it down and lays it down, and he'll lay on it. Or he'll just get up here on this rock and he'll lay on it. And he likes to climb on this one. As you can see, this expensive one is now all scratched up. You can't tell how big it is. It's actually pretty big. It's very big. It's almost to the top. It's a very big one. And it wasn't cheap. These are cheap copies at work. I work at Dollar Tree. I have tons of Buddhas. He loves Buddhas too. We collect them. We have them all over. Look at this one. Here's another one that he messed up. He likes to climb on them. But anyway, you can mix all of your mealworms. I would say clean it out more than I did, but you can definitely mix them. And I don't know, maybe they did eat each other, but it definitely wasn't enough to matter. I mean, shoot, we've had mealworms and superworms and beetles in here for days. Days and days. And nobody's eating anybody. You just throw a piece of fruit in there, keep him alive, just to have easy access. Are you hungry? Just to have easy access for him. For some reason, he's just not in the mood. He's had about 10 today. But normally, to eat, I have to feed him by hand. But right now, I don't know, maybe he's going blind. He's old. Like I said, he's old. He's an old one. He's like, I don't know, 8 years old. So I don't know. But if any information for me, please let me know. If you have older ones and he's acting normal, and I didn't know it was normal, or if it's just California, or if he's going blind. His eyes are not as clear as normal, but they are never completely 100% clear during brumation. So I don't know. But definitely no expert. I'm learning as I go. Anyway, have a good one. See you soon.